All right, hello, welcome to the Pine Barrens again. Very windy. Yeah, we're just at Edgewood today. I couldn't do a long hike because it is so windy. It's a little wind's a little better, but the wind chill this morning, I mean, I was like, I'm not dealing with it. Oh, this wind is something. Luckily, the wind blows. We're only in the 20s today, upper 20s, and I don't think we're going to be reaching freezing here on Long Island. That cold blast air is coming right at us. This is Arctic air. It's definitely Arctic air. It's a quick shot of it, but man, pretty is adjusting to the warm weather, you know. Yeah, still got some of the snow around. Unbelievable. Still patches of it hanging around. Unbelievable. After all the warmth we've had. Well, the day ain't warm. It ain't gonna be melting today, it's sure, because like I said, we're not hitting freezing today, so. Maybe if you're in New Jersey, it might hit freezing. But here, it's not. At least the wind is a little better than it was. So you still get an occasional gust, as you see here. I'm trying to show them on the video. And I was getting used to the warm weather, you know. This is what you call weather whiplash. And meanwhile, tomorrow it'll be back up in the upper 40s to near 50. Which I'm already used to. I'm not used to this already. It just goes to show you, March, sometimes winter can come. Oh, that's right, it's coming in like a lion. That's right, March is coming in like a lion and it'll go out like a lamb. So, there you go. That's what that saying is for. I did not think I'd have to deal with the snow. Oh my gosh, still a lot of it here. It's actually ice if you look at this. Ice, look at that. That's why it's so hard to melt, probably. It takes a lot of energy to melt snow, believe it or not. It does. Luckily, the snow is hard and I'm not falling through. Look at these. Oh, man, that's just, yeah. That's what it's all about right there, man. I've learned not to stand still too long because otherwise it's really cold out here and gotta keep the blood flowing. Check out this spot. Of course, we'd love this spot over here. It's just pure piney euphoria. What it is, tell you. Sure is a lot of wind here. Whew. Luckily the trees block the wind a little bit over here, so It takes a lot of wind to move these trees, so if they're moving around a little bit, you know there's a lot of wind out here. Whew. I know I haven't been to New Jersey, and when was the last time I was in New Jersey? Early January, right? I will probably go soon. Not today, it's too cold and windy, man. I don't know, too long for that kind of hike. Well, not cold, it's the wind with the cold that makes it too much. And I don't know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm afraid to go through New York City and seeing what's going on and hearing what's going on. You know, I'm kind of afraid to go through there. Until things fully reopen in the city, it's just too dangerous to even go through there. You know? Thank God we have Pine Barrens on Long Island, so I don't have to go to New Jersey. Honestly, I think we have better Pine Barrens, you know? How about that? I don't know, it just seems like you can get more like postcard scenes here than versus New Jersey. I don't know. I mean, they're both beautiful, right? Let's not compete with each other. Let's not turn it into a competition, all right? Yep, it's all ice. All ice. If you don't believe me, it's below freezing. There you go. Probably going to be one of the last times you're going to see ice this year. We got ice though, so it's definitely cold out here. I know one of my viewers hates the Arctic air. I know, I know you do. Don't worry, spring will be here before you know it. I don't mind the Arctic air. It's just when it's windy like this, it's kind of tough. And I also don't like pushing myself physically too much because we're in a pandemic and I don't want to do anything to, you know, run down my immune system, you know? Ah, yes. Alright, we'll be getting to the power line soon, crossing over, and we're going to go into that other desert-like area. So you're in a dense forest like this, you know, kind of blocks some of the wind, but you can look at that. Yeah. Look at those trees move. That's a lot of wind. Wow, look at this. There's still snow on this path. Oh, this is ice. Oh. Yeah, that's going to be a little rough. Good thing we're going this way. Power lines here. I'm heading over to this sand pit. You know the spot. Still a lot of snow in here. A lot of snow. That's a testament to how cold it is in these pits. It gets cold and it stays cold. It's like a mini dwarf pine barrens over here. And you'll see in a minute, there are actually dwarf pines in here as well, so. Good thing it's hard and I don't fall through. It's hard. Most of it's hard. You gotta go to this spot. Look at this. I didn't get here the last couple of times I was here. I love this spot. Ah, look at these shapes here, man. Yeah, you can start to see some short pines in here. These are more like normal full-grown pines here, but there's some dwarf ones that we're going to show you a little bit here. Now you're going to start to see some dwarf pines over here. Yeah, these trees right here. These are dwarf pines over here. See, those are full-grown, but these are dwarf over here. You can see, look, they're short. These are not young trees. They're not seedlings. They're dwarf pines. So they got cones. See? I do have some music on. Listen to Sweet and Ballroom Blitz. Now I have a parody for that song. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it. Keep that joke to myself. Yeah, these definitely are dwarf pines. Alright, we're going to head a little bit. There's another area that we're going to head into. I skipped over the last time, so we want to get to that other area too, so we're going to check that out too. Coming up on the other area now. Ooh. Oh man, it's cold over here. Oh, look at these shapes over here, huh? Yeah, this is a really nice spot over here. Yeah, a lot of dwarf pines in here, man. Let's check this area out here. Get some more dwarf pines in here. We're going to be climbing out of the sand pit here, and we're starting to head back. It's amazing how all this stuff froze up so fast. Look at that. Ice. It's all ice. Considering how warm it was yesterday, we got all that rain and it just quickly froze. Because the temperatures dropped like a rock. I mean, this morning it was down to like 20 degrees. Got the wind blowing at 30, gusting 30 to 40. Actually, some gusts higher than that. Felt like it was below zero. Okay, so we came up this way, but we are going this way. So when we came to this fork and we made the left earlier, instead we go this way, which takes us southeast, which means we'll be coming out along the power lines. I'm starting to head my way out of here. Luckily, the problem is still ongoing, folks, at the trains. But luckily, my train was pretty much on time. But they're all coming on track 3, that's the northernmost platform. Because they renamed all the tracks on the main line. So I don't know when they're gonna get this fixed. I overheard 2 workers talking and said maybe not until tomorrow. So, but I'm not gonna make any more videos about it today. Alright, my colleague Matt can do that. So the only videos I'm going to be doing for the next 3 or 4 days, Pine Barrens, and maybe maybe we'll do weather updates, but nothing that's going to stress me out, all right? Because I got way too stressed out the past couple of days. We can't let that happen again. Okay, We've made it up to the power lines here. Of course, they got to put this damn barrier here. I think we can duck under it or go over it. I think I'll duck under it this time. This is to keep out the ATVs generally, and I understand why they did it, but, you know, it makes it hard on pedestrians. There should be like a little, all you need is like a little gap, like between the posts, enough for, it's wide enough for a person to fit through. Yeah, this is a, I think this is 67 kilovolts here. Top 67 kV, the bottom is a feeder from the substation. Power lines look pretty damn good over here though, I gotta say. Yeah, it's a wood pole, but it's in good shape. That's the feeder there. They have pretty reliable power in this area. This sort of reminds me of the JCP&L right-of-ways a little bit. Unlike JCP&L though, we don't have substation problems. They always have problems with their substations. Transmission system. We do not have that issue here, fortunately. Especially on the distribution end, but the distribution system here looks very good, as you can see. Look at how straight those power lines are. I noticed something that the power lines in Suffolk County, I don't know what it is, but PSEG Long Island's always taking care of Suffolk County better. Back in his life, they always took care of Suffolk better, and I don't know what that's about. But there's some nice looking poles here. Well, actually, I could have saved myself some trouble. There's an opening right here. But then I would have to go through that brush, so. I wonder why it's here. I understand why it's here. It's to keep the ATVs out. We don't want the ATVs doing damage to the pine barrens, so I understand why they're here. I'm glad the DEC has taken some measures to keep the ATVs out. Look, I know not all ATV riders are there. The problem is they go in, they tear up the trails, and then they like drive through the woods and create their own trails. You know, they're not supposed to do. You know, and that's why we have to restrict things, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a nice circuit, goes all the way down to the train station. Yeah, that's a beauty, right? Look at that. Hey, these pines are so beautiful. Yep, that is... This line is probably 13 kV. See, that's what I like, dedicated power right-of-ways. Well, we just don't have the space for it in Nassau County, I guess, that's why. But when you come to Suffolk, they do have plenty of dedicated power right-of-ways. You know, but not so much in Nassau. You don't have to worry about car accidents knocking out the power, because there are no cars driving down here. You know? So I'd like to see more power right-of-ways in Nassau. We just don't have the room to make them, you know? It's like a double nature trails, too, you know? Man, I don't mind the power lines. Some people might mind them, but I don't. That's what I call beauty. Alright, that's where we came from, and we will be almost out of here now. But we'll be going back into another little area of piney woods on the way back, so... Completely yet. I know you've seen these places, especially this place, a lot, but to me, the beauty here never gets old. Still got a couple more of these things to get around here. It's floods. Yeah, this one is pretty big. I'll have to go around to the other side of it. Important not to go too fast because it's slippery. There's mud over here. So you look down there, you'll see that there are white pines, and that means civilization. You see the white pines? These are pitch pines, and those are white pines. The pitch pines just look much better, you know. White pines just not as colorful, you know. But that means civilization. Here we're back in the Heartland Industrial Park. But those are white pines. Those are not pitch pines. So get Fios. You gotta get Fios, man. That's the bottom line. I feel sorry for people who can't get it. There's some people on Long Island that are east, like in Brookhaven Town, and anything east of Brookhaven does not have Fios. You gotta have Fios, because Optimum sucks, alright? I've had my issues with Fios, but they're minor compared to what people with Optimum have to deal with it. Now we're in an open area, so... And wind is picking up. Look at that nice new bus shelter they put in, huh? That looks nice. That looks real nice. I love how they incorporate the pitch pines into the layout here. All right, let's go back in the woods. Yeah, I'm not done yet. It's still like 35 minutes before my train comes, so I got some more great shapes to see. I'm not done yet. Wow, it is cold. I mean, I'm just not used to it, that's all. I know, what's that guy's name? What was his name? I forgot the name of the guy who always says the called. Sorry, man, I forgot your name. But it's alright, man, I understand. Most people don't like the cold. I'm unusual. But I mean, it's March now, so I'm kind of done with it, you know. Let's get things a little warmer. You know, not hot, I don't like the heat, but a little warmer would be nice. These are some great shapes over here. You gotta look at these, man. Oh man, that's beautiful. This is what I call paradise right here. It's hard to leave. It's delicious here. All right, we gotta start heading back out now. All right. Another thing, I think we have better radio stations than New Jersey too. 103.1, Max 103.1 is pretty good. Like a classic hit station, you know. But they've increased the variety, you know. So it's sort of like an oldie station, sort of. But they don't really play oldies. They play this goes from like the 70s and 80s, basically. So. But yeah, they play like Steve Miller Band, Prince, all that good stuff, you know. Well, if I wanted to go to the South Shore, I see the bus already. It would take me there, but we're not going to take that. More great shapes. These shapes. There's the bus. That's the one that goes to Babylon. 7013. I thought that bus was Suffolk Bus Corp. I guess not. This is Oh, it is, yeah. Suffolk Bus Corp does this route. No, I thought it's EBT that does it. I think it's an EBT route. It's behind the time here. Oh, we still have... It's actually a few minutes early. I was supposed to get until 3:15. But my train is 3:28 because we're going back. Not going to the South Shore. Though I should check the train status and make sure there ain't a problem, because then I might need to catch that bus. I think we'll wrap it up right here. So I want to thank you for watching yet another Pine Barrens video on another beautiful but kind of uncomfortable day to be outside, but beautiful nonetheless. So I want to thank you for watching, and remember what it's all about. It's all about those great shapes.